Hello everyone, welcome to Engineering Academy. On the previous module you learned about the basics of plugins, and in this module we will be working with the raster data. And the goal of this lesson is to learn how to work with the raster data in the QGIS environment, and basically we are going to learn two different things. First, how to load the raster data into the QGIS, and the other is how to create a virtual raster. As I mentioned in the previous module, raster data is quite different from a vector data. Vector data has a discrete features constructed out of vertices and perhaps connected with lines or areas. Raster data, however, is like an image. Although it may portray various properties of an object in real world, this object does not exist as a separate object, rather they are represented using a pixel of various different colors. This is rather the definition of the raster data. We will be learning about how to work with this on the QGIS environment. First, how to load the raster data into the QGIS platform. There are three different steps. The first one is going through the browser panel. Second one is going through this Open Data Source File Manager, which will provide a link to your data, such as when I click the raster data, it will provide the source where you have the file raster data, file containing raster data, and the other is simply dragging the raster data into your QGIS environment. I am going to extract this into my QGIS platform. This is as simple as it is. I have obtained the layer. This is the layer. I can hide this layer. Yes, if I want to show one layer, I can select the individual layer. Now, how to form a band set. Basically, I have told you about the SCP plugin that I am currently using, and I will refer everyone the SCP plugin to work for the Landsat images or the satellite images. The SCP plugin is also known as semi-autonomic classification plugin. In the short form, it is known as SCP plugin. This is one of the most essential plugin if you are working with the Landsat images. Basically, it allows you to do different types of work while working with the Landsat and other satellite images. You can even download the Landsat images as well as other satellite images from here. You can process it, you can clip the raster. Any tools that we need to work with the raster data is available on this SCP plugin. And now first, for forming a virtual raster, you will see this dialog over here, where this consists of single band list. When I select this, you will obtain the band list, and if I select Control A and add here, it will add into the band set 1. This is the collection of band set. It consists of band 1, band 10, band 11, 2, and this is under the band set 1. And if I want to form, first, this is not in the ascending order. Let's first create the ascending order. I'll select the quick wavelength setting. Since this is an Landsat 8 image, I will select this, which consists of bands such as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I will delete other band that are not necessary for me to create a virtual band set. I'll select only the required band set. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in order to form the in order to create the virtual raster. So I am going to delete other bands. And below there is band set tools, which have various options such as create virtual raster of band set, create raster of band set, stack bands. I will just create a virtual raster of band set and click on run. It will direct to your folder where you want to save the virtual band set. Suppose if I have my file indexed up, I'll save over there. Okay, I'll save here. I'll select this folder, run, and now you can see the virtual raster. It has created a virtual band set raster. You can manage the color contrast. This is the natural color band set 321. If you select 432, it will give you a color, which color composite, which consists of red, green and blue. Red, you can see the red, blue and little bit of green color. This is a color composite. As I have said earlier, that they are represented using a pixel of various different color values. Here it is represented by red, green, blue. If I change the into the natural color 321, you can see it is now created a natural color. If you want to change or add contrast, you can click over here, which is a local cumulative cut stretch of band set. In this way, you can export your raster data into the QGIS and create a virtual raster into QGIS using the SCP plugin, and which is the most easiest method so far. Keep working on QGIS, keep learning, take care, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.